What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Max Gallegos here with another sports rant. And oh boy, do we have a show for you. So, the biggest news in sports today, obviously, was the Indiana Pacers stealing game one of the NBA Finals 111-110. Tyrese Halliburton with a clutch shot to finish the game. The Pacers only led for 0.3 seconds. That's it. They won the game on the road in probably the toughest environment. And it was really a tale of two halves. Because the first half was the Indiana Pacers turned over the ball 19 times. 19 turnovers. 19 turnovers is almost unheard of. But they only gave up 9 points from that. But it was obvious that the Thunder were just like shark attacking them. They were obviously not prepared for that kind of defense. They were very used to playing New York, who is very weak and soft, and they struggled with it in the first half. They were like Obi Toppin threw the ball away a couple times. They had a couple of really bad backcourt violations. It was just like sloppy, but they stayed in the game. They kept it close enough that it was not out of reach and there was no blowout in sight. And they just chipped and chipped away. And so that was the thing. There were two shocks in this game. The Pacers were shocked by the OKC's just defense, perimeter, and just like pestery defense. And the Thunder were shocked that the Pacers didn't die. They just kept on trying to like snuff them out, and they just wouldn't go away. They're like a nagging itch. They are the one who knocks. And we have to start talking about Tyrese Halliburton as might be one of the most clutch players of all time. The run he's been on is historic. No player in NBA history has hit 4 consecutive game winners in a series in each consecutive series of a playoff run like Tyrese. It was almost like I saw the ball go into his hands with seconds to go, and I was like, oh, the game. You can call game when he touches the ball, which is insane because he wasn't even shooting that well tonight. The Pacers, the Thunder kind of had him in jail, but it came to crunch time, and it did not matter. I gotta give a lot of credit though to the Thunder, the Thunder's defense. It was insane. And look at it real quick here. Steals was like, Lou Dort had like 4 or 5 steals and 15 points. He was really hot from 3. SGA had 38. Like they were in control of this game. Like I said, for 43 minutes of it, for all but 0.3 seconds, which is absolutely wild because everybody, like I was even saying, oh yeah, you know what, the Pacers, they're great. They went on a great run, but OKC is just too good, too physical, too defensive. And they already had their toughest test in Denver. And I feel like I'm wrong now. I feel like this is going to go 7 games. And I am just going to stand on that now. And I feel like the Pacers could pull it out. If it's close, it's like, yeah, you can do all the analytics you want, all the math. Tyrese Halliburton's going to give you big middle finger. I was flabbergasted, absolutely flabbergasted. Obi Toppin started off the game with the yucky turnovers, like just passing the ball to the other team. Then he heats up from 3, makes some tough shots. Aaron Nesmith, tough shot. Made a Kyrie-like shot in crunch time. Andrew Nembhard, that was Andrew Nembhard. Aaron Nesmith made a tough threes. Andrew Nembhard also made a tough threes. Miles Turner made like a sidestep off the glass Sapo motherfucking 3. And then in the final moments of the game, the Thunder don't have a center, which I think was a big problem because they were up by 1. SGA misses a shot. The Pacers instantly get the rebound. And I was thinking, you don't have Chet or Isaiah Hartenstein on the floor. Neither of them were on the floor. SGA pulls up from mid-range, and it's off. He leaves it long. He usually makes that shot. That's usually his go-to. That elbow, that little like a dribble pull-up elbow. It's usually like butter every time. And he missed. And Pascal Siakam just comes up with the ball. Pitch out to Halliburton. They were able to just get into an action immediately. So they were able to they had time to set up and get a good shot. And Tyrese Halliburton just sank the dagger right in Cason Wallace's face, who started actually tonight over Isaiah Hartenstein, which I kind of find interesting because it worked for a little bit that first half. They were forcing a fuckload of turnovers, like I said. But the problem is they would force the turnovers, but they wouldn't get points off these turnovers. Because if you're going to force a lot of turnovers, you usually get a lot of points off of it, right? They only scored 9 points off of 20 turnovers in the first half. 19 turnovers, but you know what I'm saying. That is the impressive part of the Indiana Pacers. The clutch shot was awesome. The comebacks are insane. But the little detail of, we're going to get back in transition defense. We're not going to let you just have the easiest fucking layups. No free layups. Nothing comes free. You have to work for everything, even if we fuck up. That's the beauty of the Indiana Pacers. I don't know if they're going to win this series. I don't know if this is the only game they'll ever win. Like, they'll win in this. But it feels like they have the mojo. They've had the mojo. And everybody's been like, oh, you know what? Yeah, they made all these clutch shots, blah, blah, blah. It's still the Pacers. We'll count them out again and again and again. Against the Bucks. Tough game-winning shot. Against the Cavs. Tough game-winning shot. I picked against the Pacers in every single fucking series. And I've been wrong every single time. So why are you listening to me? Right? I'm just in awe at this point. I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to watch because this is greatness like I've never seen. And I saw prime Steph Curry. And I've never seen somebody this clutch. Where it's just like, out of bucket. Forces overtime. Game winners. Just, what the Halliburton. What the Halliburton.